If you want to know how to use your website to help your service business grow like crazy, we're starting right now. If you want to transform your website into a customer or lead generation machine, I'll show you all my best tips, tactics, and secrets to get there fast. Let's dive in. How's it going, guys? Wes McDowell here for The Deep End, and if you're not subscribed to our channel yet, you're definitely going to want to click that little subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so you never miss another video you need to succeed online. Okay, so today I'm very excited about this video because we're going to be talking about some basically growth hacks that any service-based business can use on their website. And the reason I'm excited about this is because service business websites are basically where I live. Most of my clients are service-based businesses, so I really know this particular topic inside and out, and I can't wait to share all these tips with you. So basically, a service business is very different from an e-commerce business or anything that's actually trying to make money directly with the website. A service business is a little different because you're not making money directly with the site, but the site is there to help fill your funnel with new customers, new clients, to really just fill your business with opportunities for growth. So today I'm going to share with you some of my favorite tactics to really help your website grow your business. So the first thing you're going to want to do is decide on your traffic strategy. So here's the main question you need to ask yourself. Are people actively searching for the type of service you provide? Like for a plumber or an accountant, people are actively searching for those things. Or do you provide something that people may not even know they need yet, or that needs a little more salesmanship, like if you're a business coach or an interior designer, for instance? Now, the answer to that question is going to be really important because it's going to determine if you should be focusing on a search engine-based campaign or if you should be putting more into advertising and putting your business in front of people who may not be aware of it already. And obviously, the more people that are searching for your service, the more you can rely on traffic coming in from Google. Now, if you're going to rely on search alone, there's still a few choices you have to make. You have to kind of pick a lane in terms of what you're really going to focus on. There are several ways you can be found in Google searches, as I'm sure you know. The first most obvious would be what we call the organic listings. These are the listings you think of when you do a search. They're not the ads, they're not the maps, they're just the normal earned positions. And while these are technically free, they do require a lot of work usually. A lot of search engine optimization goes into getting those spots. So you can either do that yourself or you can hire an SEO expert to build that out for you, which does cost some money. All right, and next we have those map listings, the 3 listings that'll pop up. These are particularly great if you serve a relatively small area, like a neighborhood, because the thing is, the biggest ranking factor in the maps is proximity. So if you're trying to rank for all of Chicago for something, it's going to be hard to rank for somebody who's searching 5 miles away. They're likely to be shown a result that's just much closer to them. So again, this works great if you serve a particular neighborhood, like if you're a restaurant or a salon, something like that. Okay, next we have Google Ads. Used to be AdWords, now they're just called Google Ads. These are the listings at the very top. These are obviously paid positions, and the good news is you can get up and running with these very quickly. There's no lag time, but depending on your niche, these can either be very affordable or very expensive. Okay, so that's if you know people are searching for your service. What if they're not? What if you offer something a little more high ticket that needs more salesmanship, or just something that people may not know they need yet? Well, in that case, you're going to want to go for social media advertising in most cases, but now you need to decide which platform is going to be best for you. And I've recently done a video comparing Facebook video ads with YouTube ads, so that might help you decide. You can just click right up here to access that. Okay, and my next hack is you want to have a lead form on every single page of your site. The idea here is just to get your customers' information so that you can follow up with them. This can be as straightforward as a free consultation, or it can be some helpful, actionable advice in the form of a video series or a quiz. But in any case, they give you their email information and their name, and then they get that in return. And of course, I have a few tips for you to help you out with your lead form. So basically, the first is you want to limit the form fields within it. So it's very tempting to ask 10 questions so you really get to know as much as possible about your customer. But the more you ask, the less response you're going to get. So what I recommend is limiting it to a first name, and an email address. In some cases, a phone number. I would only do that if you're offering a free consultation. People are more likely to offer that in that case because they expect you to call them. But for a lead magnet, like a video or an ebook or anything like that, they're very unlikely to give you their phone number, so I wouldn't even ask for it in that case. And my second tip here is to use an exit intent pop-up to catch any last people who were going to abandon your site without filling out the form. Now, an exit intent pop-up only appears when the browser detects that the person on your site is mousing back up toward the back button. It presents them with one last chance for an offer, and that will definitely increase your success rate. Okay, next, you're definitely gonna wanna include transparent pricing right on your site. 80% of people coming to your site today are only checking things out, and they're almost all looking for price information. So if you don't have it, while you may think that people are going to get in touch with you to inquire about your prices, they generally won't. Very few people are actually gonna do that. More likely, they're just gonna hit that back button and check out your competitors to see if they offer pricing on their website. So I highly recommend including a pricing page that just goes over everything in a very straightforward manner. And if you can't actually include hard prices, like if you work more on estimates and quotes and that kind of thing, very customized prices, at least leave ballpark pricing so people know roughly what to expect. That's definitely going to make them feel better about contacting you. All right, next, you're going to want to impress with testimonials. The single best way to entice a new client is to show them current clients and past clients and show the successes you've helped them achieve. So be sure to include a testimonial section on your site. And here's the thing, you're also going to want to add real photos of your clients. It just makes the testimonial come to life a little bit more, and it makes them more credible as well. People tend to trust them more when they can put a face to the praise. And to take this even one step further, if you can possibly get at least one video testimonial, do it. Video testimonials hit home way harder than even if you were to include a photo, because with a video testimonial, you get all the emotion that comes with it that just can't really be replicated in text alone. So I'd love for you to get at least one video testimonial and feature it very prominently on your site. Okay, next up we have use lots of visuals. So it's a known fact that imagery will help you engage with your customer. And the more you engage with them and keep them on your site longer, the more likely it is they'll convert into a customer. And since 80% of people that come to your site really only scan a page, not necessarily read it, images will also help people better understand what it is you offer. There's kind of a shorthand associated with images. Now, these can be in the form of either photos, icons, or video. Just think what's going to make the biggest impact. You know, I think before and afters are great for a lot of service businesses. Candids of you and your team helping customers out, as well as photos of you on the job. And once again, video is going to be even more powerful here. So anytime you can include a video where you're explaining the benefits or kind of demonstrating what it is you offer, that's going to go a long way. Okay, next up, and this one may sound a little obvious, but you want to prominently display your phone number. You know, when it comes to service businesses, most people are used to just being able to pick up the phone and reach out once they've decided they want to work with you, even just to verify if they want to work with you in the first place. So by making your phone number easy to see and large enough to tap with your smartphone, because over 60% of people coming to your site right now are probably doing it from a mobile device. So you may not know that most smartphones already have the technology built into them to know a phone number when they see it. So if they tap on it, even if it's not coded as a link to call you, just tapping on the phone number will automatically use the phone to dial you. Okay, so those are all my best growth hacks for a service-based website. So now I want to hear from you. I want to know if you're using any of these right now, and if so, how they're working out. And if you're not, which of these are you most excited to put into practice for your own service-based business? Leave it in the comments below. And of course, I'm always just a comment away. If you have any questions about any of this, I'll be happy to answer them. And we do videos like this each and every week. So if you want to keep learning and you're not subscribed yet, just click the little circle icon over here to subscribe. And if you haven't accessed my free mini course, How to Guarantee Website ROI, you're just going to click the box right over this way to access that for free. All right, guys, I'm Wes McDowell for The Deep End, and I'll see you next time.